Hello, everyone. So I just want to introduce you to one of Men's Inner Mastery Academy members, and his name is Steve Mckenzie. Steve, thank you so much for joining me today to do a bit of an introduction to Men's Inner Mastery Academy, if you like, and giving people some sort of insight to what to expect when they join this group and container of men. So to start, Steve, what I'd like to ask, mate, is how things were really before you joined Men's Inner Mastery Academy and the challenges that you were facing.
Um, yeah, I always felt that there was knowledge out there and things I needed to tap into just to get to the next level in who you want to be, really. Um, but I didn't really know, he's flicking around the internet and picking up snippets here and there, but there was no
Mm,
structure, and like no discipline, to be honest. Like, you dip in and out of it. So once I got speaking to you, Paul, it was like a light bulb moment. And I knew straight away this was the place to go to.
mm,
Um, few months in now, and it's been a great decision. Yeah, life's busy, and like it is for a lot of people. Work away, for big periods, and a lot going on. Busy family life, busy work life. Um,
yeah.
it's easy to put yourself at the back of the queue sometimes, and sometimes you don't have a choice, you don't have a say in that, but you do.
Mm,
But it's nice now to learn about the importance, really, of just slowing things down and prioritizing yourself a little bit, just to slow things down and take a minute. Um, but yeah, the big thing I've enjoyed so far is the just observing my thoughts a little bit, my
mm,
emotion, um, learning, techniques like breath work and things, but also um, marrying that up with, just calming things in your
mm,
life. It could be, if there's a trigger or something, instead of reacting or letting it spoil your day, just having the ability now just to know what to do, how to process things quite quickly rather than cling on to a negative like I think
mm.
us as humans can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
It's good. There's a lot,
yeah.
and I know I've only scratched the surface in this time, but it's been great.
Amazing, brother. Okay, so what would you say, mate, over the past couple of months then, in terms of, your journey of being part of Men's Inner Mastery Academy and working with
Yeah,
me? How's that been for you? Like becoming
brilliant,
part of this type of group and obviously the work we've been
yeah,
doing together?
brilliant. Great group of fellas. It's not. It's not like it was a welcoming group from the off, really, and we have a laugh at times. There's a
Mm,
lot of like-minded people. Um, everyone's got the same interests, the same goals, but they also want the best for each other. Straight away, you could see that. So it's an easy group to become a part of. Um, everyone's got, like I say, the common goals of improving ourselves, our knowledge, how we
mm,
show up. So yeah, it's fantastic. It really is. Not just saying it. Like, I mean, if I didn't think it, then I'd still be here. And I
yeah,
can
yeah.
see myself being here for a good while for that reason. The proof's in the pudding. But yeah, that's like I say, I feel like I've only scratched the surface because I know there's levels and there's other areas that we're going to touch on. Um, so yeah, it's exciting at the same time, but it's good also to just it's not about like no sexism or nothing like that. Like, but it's nice that it's a men's group and
Mm,
we're learning about I suppose the society in a way, different areas of society tell us about like there's elements of toxic masculinity and you you forget sometimes that like what well being a man is, and there's nothing
mm,
wrong with that. You know what I mean? And um, yeah, and it kind of pushes you on to kind of want to be that best version of yourself. There's no shame in that. You know what I mean? I think
mm,
yeah, the way the world these days. I mean. that's not a theme that's agreed with everywhere, but each to their own. But it's one I believe in. Like, you know, we are men. There's there's positives in that. There's positives in our masculine traits that may have been neglected at times. So it's
Yeah,
good. Yeah, yeah.
absolutely, mate. Love that. Love that, Steve. And so yeah, I'd like to tell me, mate, about the type of the type of results and the type of changes that you're seeing in yourself and how that's impacting your life, personally, how you're showing up as a father in relationships and even in your career and your ambitions. How do you think things have changed and the results that you feel you're finding?
Yeah, you know, in life we wear a few different hats. There's like husband, father. They're the two most important ones. But then friend, colleague, son. And I feel like it's helping me each day improve in all departments. Life can happen and surprises and positive and negative. It's the ability to think more clearly, rationally, um, be more grateful at times, practice gratitude, but also, when old habits where you might, I was never one to react massively, but um, even just having that emotion of like, a trigger or some sort, it's now having techniques to know how to just nip in the bud straight away. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
yeah,
Who you are, know what you're about. And I think just grounding yourself with that self-confidence helps you to, you don't doubt yourself. You know what you're about, especially in the work environment.
mm,
My family know me good as I know me. It's more when you're around other people like work colleagues or strangers in work and things. And it's in the past when you might have self-doubt or imposter syndrome even at times.
yeah,
It's now being really calm and just, to talk clearly because you know exactly who you are, you know what you can do. And because you've done this, starting to do this work on what you're about, going right back to childhood and things like we are doing,
mm,
and understanding yourself, things that you haven't really thought about. And then when you kind of work all these things out, it just gives you more of a self-confidence, which you just naturally take into every day. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yeah, like I said before, it's good. The work's very interesting and not always easy. You know, there's been a raft of emotions at times on some of the exercises we've done, but necessary. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Necessary emotions, and so yeah, it's good.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you. I think, that's really important, mate, you say that because sometimes people think doing, some sort of work on themselves is going to be easy, but, you're facing yourself, you're looking at the man in the mirror and you're overcoming the challenges that you faced in your life and what's holding you back. And that's exactly what you're doing, brother. So, yeah,
Yeah.
you can see massive, massive growth in you, mate. So finally, last question, mate. I'd ask is, what would you say to any man who's maybe watching this, who is intrigued or interested about men's work, men's in a mastery academy and doing some work with me and obviously the men and the brothers that that
Yeah.
we've got around us in the group? What would you say to that man?
Let's say don't hesitate. It'd be a great decision. Um,
Mm,
if you're already contemplating it and and ahhing about doing the work, then you probably know that you need to do it, and you probably know it's there for you. To, so just take the step forward. You know, just there's no need to have any doubt about it. It's valuable knowledge. Like Paul, and I'm not blowing any smoke off your backside, but you are a great fella. You're a
mm,
font of knowledge on so many areas, and very compassionate as well with the men when
mm,
he'll speak up or put the hand up, because that's another thing. People are just they feel like they can be honest with you. And with all of us in the group, we're all honest with each other. And some of the messages that I see the guys get back and of yourself and others, like the compassion and the love, it's just there to see. But also the knowledge and the wisdom, and the way you deliver it. It's good. It I can respect it a lot. Um,
mm,
so yeah, there's you know the things that we're touching on. You're not going to get in everyday life. You don't get it in school. 99.9% of fellas and the mates don't talk about this stuff.
mm,
Sadly, at times. But yeah, I would just say to anyone, try it, give it a go. You won't be disappointed.
mm. Yeah, there's a power, mate, in doing this together because we have this lone wolf mentality, mate. I talk about a lot as men that we think we've got to be successful alone, but also go through pain alone and go through
Yeah,
challenges alone all the time in order to be successful and, be victorious, if you like, in whatever we're
yeah,
doing. But in fact, we probably, what we have, no probably about it, got a super strong container of men around us when one of us falls. We're there to catch each other and equally lift each other up
yeah.
and get each other to greater heights. So, so yeah, it's incredible, brother. And I just want to say a massive thank you for taking the time to share your
Any
experience. Um, and yeah, I'll see you on the call on Monday, brother, or we'll be checking in
look
tomorrow, I'm
forward to
sure,
it.
Friday.
Yeah,
So thank you,
I look
brother.
forward to it,
For
mate.
your time, mate.
All right. All right.
Good
Thanks,
stuff.
Paul. Speak to you soon. Take
Thanks,
care,
brother.
mate. Bye.